Hello everyone, welcome to today's Tea with Joss. So I have such a treat for us today. Today the herb we will be making our tea out of is Valerian Root. Valerian Root. It is the volume of herbs. No, they don't have, one has nothing to do with the other, but it's like a very calming, helping you relax. So they call it the volume of herbs. Okay, so let's get into it. So I have my teacup. Going to put my herb in here. I'm going to try to show you guys the herb if I can. See, that's what it looks like. Okay. So you're going to put it in our tea bag. It doesn't have the best taste, so the only thing that I'm gonna add in today is a squeeze of honey, maybe 2 or 3. Okay, I'm just gonna add honey in today, nothing else to cut the taste. Cold water. Okay, so we're gonna let that steep for a second. Okay, so Valerian root. This herb is very, very good. It helps people with reducing anxiety. It helps with panic attacks. It helps relieve menstrual cramps and gas pains, and it relieves insomnia. So this is like I said, it's the calming tea. It's like what you need to relax, if you need help sleeping, helping you with anxiety. So all of these stress-related factors, it helps relieve some of the stress that we have, right? So this is a very good tea for now, because I know there's a lot of people dealing with anxiety, being out in the world with COVID and all these things going on, and just really not knowing where life is going right now. We've never lived in a time like this, so adding valerian root to your diet would be very helpful. It's a very natural way. You don't have to take Valium or Xanax. Instead, you can just use some valerian root, okay? So yes. So while I'm steeping, I'm going to actually add some lime too to cut the taste. So I'm just gonna put some lime wedges in there while that steeps. Okay, and I have a lot of trouble sleeping, so this is very helpful for me. I know a lot of people go to chamomile or other things, but valerian is another way. Okay, and because this is the stress reliever, the thoughts I want you to sip on while you drink this tea is, I am responsible for what I say, but I am not responsible for what you hear, right? So we may have a lot of anxiety about speaking up, or our anxiety, I feel like, lies a lot of the time with other people, right? And so just having that quote, I'm responsible for what I say, but I'm not responsible for what you hear. That takes away like you feeling obligated to other people, or feeling like you need to tiptoe around what you want to say to relieve the stress. Instead of you holding everything in, let it out. So when I say that, that doesn't mean walking around saying mean things and saying, I'm not responsible for what you hear. I can say what I want. No, we need to be intentional with our words, right? We need to be kind. But you should never hold back how you feel or standing up for yourself because you are scared of how the other person will receive it. I know many of us have said things in the best way we knew how, and the other person has, and their response, you're like, what? That's like not even anything near what I said, but people are only going to hear what they want to hear. So don't feel like you're responsible for it, because you have no control over it. The only control over it is how you say and your intent behind your words. You have no control over how they're going to receive it in their head, because the way they receive it is based off their own experiences, like what they go through, like, you know, whatever level they're on, that's how they're going to receive it. Even like we may have left a comment on the shade room one day, and the responses have been so like mean or whatever. You're like, what? My comment was just like this little simple comment. So let's help ourselves relieve stress by not being responsible for anything outside of ourselves. We are only responsible for what we say and what we do, and we're only responsible for those things because those are the only things that we can control. So we had to learn how to relinquish some control and not take on other people's issues, right? So as long as you know you said it the best way you knew how, don't hold it in. When we hold in stuff, that is stress. Stress is disease. Like, that is what causes a lot of these ailments that we have. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that. And the next time you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, or you're feeling anxious, or you can't sleep, or you know that you're holding in too many things, you can get you a nice cup of Valerian Root tea, sip it, take some deep breaths, and know that everything will be okay, okay? So I love you all, and I hope this helps. Please comment, like, share, or if you have any questions, you can always DM and ask me, okay? So have a great week, and I will see you next time.